Lebanese business leaders declare they can't pay taxes anymore. After almost 2 months of mass protests over official corruption and incompetence, the private sector is in deep crisis. The Lebanese economy is beginning to go into free fall. In the last 2 months, the currency, the lira, has lost a third of its value. And last week, the caretaker labor minister received requests from 60 companies to dismiss their entire staffs. Supporters of the tax strike say they can't do business as usual.
My biggest problem and my biggest fear nowadays is not to be able to pay salaries to my staff.
My number one problem are the ministers, the government that is not doing their job, so they should leave.
Uncertainty is killing this country. We don't know what's next.
Michelle Saliba's family runs a chain of sporting goods stores. With banks severely restricting access to dollars, importing goods is nearly impossible.
We let go all new recently joined staff members which are joined for less than 3 months. We basically let them all go.
How many?
Around 25 to 30. On top of that, we had to decrease 25% salaries to everyone in the company, from our CEO until down the hierarchy.
It's not so much a crunch as a crash.
If we continue to ignore the problem and stay in denial, that means that we're going to run out of basic stuff.
Financial analyst Dan Uzzi says Lebanon needs to learn to live within its means. It currently imports almost everything, from food and medicine to high-end items, and produces very little.
One of the things I suggested is big tariffs on things like V8, V6 cars. I mean, if you go to Paris, you don't see Range Rovers like you see in Lebanon. You don't see it in London as many as here. So if we cut down on V6, V8 cars by making them very expensive, we have 350,000 domestic helpers in our houses. I mean, you know, how about we start doing our own dishes?
Some are already starting to leave. At the Philippine Embassy in Beirut, hundreds of domestic workers are applying for government-financed flights home. Employers are now only paying in devalued lira, which these workers can't wire home to their families without taking a major loss.
I'm getting now like 1/4 of what I used to get before due to bank problems.
Lebanon's winter of discontent is going to be a stormy one. Ben Wiedemann, CNN, Beirut.